Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, the full trailer breakdown, and the top 5 things you need to know. The giveaway is back. Simply comment and subscribe, and you could win a prize. The original teaser trailer for the game said that the full trailer would be coming out on the 23rd, but it turns out it didn't come out until today. Normally with my trailer breakdowns, I just break all the character moments and story beats down, but instead I wanted to bring you guys the top 5 things you need to know about LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. So let's get started. The game director Arthur Parsons confirmed there'd be a couple hundred characters you can play in the game, with 30 of them being central to the storyline. But let's break down all the characters that we saw in the trailer. Right at the top, we see Baby Groot running through Chronopolis being chased by the Green Goblin, who's blurry, but you can see him here in the background. We then meet up with Rocket Raccoon, who's the main narrator of the trailer. The Guardians act as the starting point for this game, and it's actually a continuation if any of you guys played the first game. Then for a split second, we get a good look at Venom. And I definitely almost missed that one. I then love how Rocket and Baby Groot run past this villain tea party, featuring Enchantress on the left, Loki in the middle, and Doc Ock on the right. On the right is a more recent version of Doc Ock, and Loki is the one we've gotten before, but I would love to get this Enchantress minifigure. Next, we get this hilarious cameo from Ego the Living Planet, and I really love the color scheme and the construction of this. Maybe this will have to be my next mock. Next, we see swinging through the streets of New York, Spider-Man 2099. This Spider-Man suit has always been one of my favorites, with the blue and red design and that webbed cape. Complementing that suit, we can see Spider-Gwen, and she looks so unbelievable. We need a minifigure of this soon. The final Spider-Man that we can see there is a little bit hard to get a clear shot of, but he's actually Spider-Man Noir. And this is a really interesting Spider-Man suit, and I think they captured the design really well. Next up, we see Baby Groot almost getting stomped on with what I think is a Celestial. While I, like many of you, may have thought this was a Sentinel, some news publications got to play through the first level of the game, where the final boss is a Celestial, so I'm pretty sure this is him. We then see Baby Groot getting rescued by fellow Guardian of the Galaxy, Star-Lord, who helps Baby Groot transform back into his full-size self. We then see a shield fly back into the hands of classic Captain America. And this is different than the Cowboy Captain America we saw in the original promotional art. So we will get to see some of our favorite characters throughout the ages, including the Old West and Medieval. Next up, for a split second in the trailer, we see the Invincible Iron Man armor, which has a really great metallic look in the game. And after that, we see the Arena Warrior version of Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. After that, for another split second, we see Gamora, and she looks just like she did in the current sets. And another quick shot is of Ms. Marvel Kamala Khan, and I really love the look of this one. Another fun addition to the team here is Ant-Man turning into Giant Man, and also Hawkeye, which looks a little tweaked since we last saw him as a minifigure. The next shot features a couple great characters, including Black Panther and Mysterio from Spider-Man. This Mysterio figure looks amazing, and we have to get this one in a set soon. We then see Drax from the Guardians of the Galaxy raising him above his head, as they face off against Mummies in an ancient Egypt section of the world. Next in the trailer, we got a great grand entrance from Thor, and this is the version from Thor Ragnarok. You may have been wondering who they've been facing off all trailer long, and I believe that these robots may be Macrobots, which are one of the many robots created by the game's main villain. But clearly they're no match for this large roster of characters. And this amazing shot in the trailer got me so excited for the game. One character you may not have noticed in the corner there, though, is Vision, and I love this character in the movies. And last but not least, we've got Doctor Strange with the game's logo. The only character that was left out of the trailer that we saw in the promotional art was Captain Marvel. All of our heroes are facing off against the game's main villain, Kang the Conqueror. They'll have to fight Kang across time and the many dimensions in the Marvel universe, which should make this game really exciting. Which leads me to the next important thing you guys need to know about, which is Chronopolis. Chronopolis acts as the major open hub world of the game. After you beat the first level of the game, you'll be able to explore Chronopolis in a branching storyline. That's a bit of a choose-your-own adventure. We already know about the Old West, medieval times, ancient Egypt, Hala, Attilan, Sakaar, and New York City in 2099. And you can definitely count on even more of these iconic places being revealed. What makes Chronopolis and the game so special is the ability to time travel. And this is not only central to the story, but it's also going to be an ability that the characters will be able to manipulate. We saw a great look at this when Star-Lord flings Baby Groot underneath this device. The numbers above the device look like a clock, and they start at 0. But as the numbers go up very quickly, we can see that Baby Groot transforms into full-size Groot, as the time manipulated him to be older. And this new gameplay mechanic of moving time forward and backward quickly is going to be very important. Which brings us to the next important thing, which is an all-new multiplayer battle mode, unique to this version of the game. Arthur Parsons mentioned that the battle mechanics in the game are all new, but it's unclear if he meant that this would mean a multiplayer battle mode would be like a Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros. Style competitive battle mode, or more like the mini-game battle arenas of LEGO Dimensions. I guess we'll have to wait to find out a little bit more about this one. And the last thing you need to know is the platforms and when you're going to be able to pick up the game. The game will be releasing November 14th, 2017 in the US, and it will be featured on the Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So there you have it, folks. You've learned all of the top 5 things you need to know coming out of the full trailer. You learned about all the characters that were in the game, and some of these looked unbelievable, and we have to get them in sets soon. The game's new setting of Chronopolis, which will be an amazing place to go on a branching storyline into wonderful worlds. Time travel, and how it's going to play into the storyline, as well as a new gameplay mechanic. The all-new multiplayer battle mode, which should be a ton of fun, as the battle in the game has been totally revamped. And when and how you can pick up the game, which I'm so excited for. But definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What are you most excited about in the game? And did you see any characters I missed? And don't forget, your comment enters you for the giveaway. You must be a subscriber to win, and definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. And if you like what you saw here, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up down below and subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one. Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to see the reveal of the Luke Skywalker minifigure from The Last Jedi. And don't forget to subscribe.